Hey there, in this video I'll give you my impression on using the Vive Wireless Adapter on the original Vive. So, let's get started. I'm gonna jump straight in and say that it is awesome. Having the headset be wireless seriously gives you this freedom of movement that you just don't have with a wire. You can lean in more for a punch, or you can spin all you want and not get tangled, or even something as simple as not feeling the movement of the wire. Just overall, a fantastic improvement in immersion. The wireless receiver sits on top of your head on the Vive headband and is powered by the included quick charge 3.0 USB power bank. So if you want to have extra power banks, make sure they're QC 3.0. Oh, and the included power bank lasts about 3 hours-ish. The power bank also comes with a holder that has a belt clip. So you can either clip it to your belt or put it in your pocket. But what I actually did was use a belt clip and clipped it on the lower band of my deluxe audio strap. That way I don't have any wires going down my back. Now you might be thinking, isn't it really heavy to have the headset, the wireless receiver, and the battery on my head? Well, actually no. In fact, I don't even notice it at all. I even got my friend to try it and he said exactly the same thing. So it's not just me. The only thing that my friend and I noticed is that since the battery is mounted vertically, it sort of gets in the way of the tightening knob. And if it sits too low, it'll hit the back of your neck when you look up high. But I think that can easily be solved by finding a way to mount the battery horizontally instead of vertically. So that was the headset and receiver. Now let's talk about the other end, the transmitter and the computer. First, you need to install the WiGig PCIe card. So obviously, you'll need to have a free PCIe slot on your computer. And something to note here is that it's a little picky on PCIe slot. So if it doesn't work for one, try a different one. And if it's still not working, you should probably check to see if your PCIes are running at Gen 3 specs, because that's what it needs. Once the PCIe card is installed, you just need to connect the transmitter and set the transmitter up somewhere high while pointing it at your play space. And that's pretty much it for hardware. As for software, just install the Vive Wireless software and you're good. Now, that setup process maybe took me 10 minutes and I was up and running. But it seems that it is somewhat computer dependent. If you look online, there has been some issues with AMD CPUs or even just CPUs that aren't powerful enough to run it smoothly. It really needs a decently strong CPU. So if you have an AMD CPU or i5 and lower, then there's a chance you'll have issues getting it to work smoothly or even working at all, at least at this time. Certain issues may be fixable in software updates though. Now if you have a system that does not have any of these problems, then once you have it set up, you should have a fantastic experience. For me, I noticed no lag whatsoever. I also noticed no image quality degradation. I honestly could not tell the difference between wireless and wired. And if you're wondering about how it fares in terms of occlusion, well, in my play space, you basically cannot block the connection in a normal usage case. The only way I managed to hinder the wireless connection was to grab the receiver like a handlebar. So under normal usage, there is basically no downgrades in performance and quality at all. To sum up, I think that as long as your computer is compatible with the Vive Wireless Adapter, then the experience of a complete freedom movement is really awesome. I truly believe that wireless is the future of VR, but don't just take my word for it, because not only the wireless adapter, but the whole Vive and VR experience is something that you truly need to try for yourself to really understand it. It is more than what words can describe. So if you ever get a chance, I would highly suggest you to go try the wireless Vive for yourself before you decide if you want one or not. If you liked the video, consider leaving a thumbs up. If you want more, consider subscribing if you haven't already. And if you have anything else to say, leave in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.